Welcome back to my Pokemon December vlog. Well, in my last video I discussed the legendary Pokemon from the series. All 47 of them. Yeah, I still never finished counting them. It would be a challenge to name them all. Like, seriously. Coincidentally, the only region where I've named all the legendaries in my last video was Kanto. Kanto has 5 legendaries, and in the original games you couldn't even form a full team using only legendaries. But seriously, enough with legendaries. If you couldn't tell from my last video, I like ranting on stuff I don't particularly like. Well, I don't like ranting about stuff that I don't particularly like. So we'll forget about the damn legendaries and move on to Kanto. So here's how my next 5 videos will work. I'll begin with a rapid fire segment. 20 seconds or less on each city in Kanto, and after that's finished, I'll go in depth on the types of Pokemon you can find, as well as some personal opinions. Shall we begin? If you're in a hurry to be legendary, it's unnecessary to wanna even visit Pallet Town. It's got no vendors or Pokemon centers. Welcome to Pallet Town, town. Okay, that was cheesy. Troll City, I tell you. You can't use the Pokemon at the start, and even afterwards you can't even buy potions. Old man blocks the path to the north, a tiny bush and a puddle prevent you from getting to a lazy fat man, and not to mention the gym is locked. This place would be a lot more interesting in the games if the House of Brock's brothers and sisters existed. I like shorts, they're comfy and easy to wear. Seymour the Scientist! It's got some nice scenery, a golden bridge to the north, overpriced bicycles, and my favorite part, the Afro Man. How the hell did they move 6 floors of tombstones into one tiny building? And why would they do that to add a radio tower? I mean, there's tons of room to the north. They could have built one there instead. Creepy perverted old men that peek into the gym to stare at Erica, guys in hidden parts of mansions that tell you ghost stories at night, a pool of toxic sludge in front of an old lady's house. This place might be creepier than Lavender Town. I always wondered how those guards shared the drinks with each other if they never left their post. Also, I don't trust that worker in Silphco with the self-destruct TM. So far isolated from everything else, yet so busy. Seriously, you have to walk across 4 routes, bike across 3, or surf across 2 to even reach it. Plus, some old man lost his teeth deep in the Safari Zone. Senile much? It always bugged me how there were 2 islands, but you couldn't reach one of them from one part of the route. And what happened to the other island when Blaine moved his gym? Did it just evaporate? Or maybe he burned it down. Nothing to see here. Move along. This is my reward for victory. Another dungeon? Did I leave out anywhere important? Nope. Oh yeah, I guess there's Indigo Plateau, home of the Pokemon League. But there's really nothing there of note, except for Gary motherfucking Oak and his fucking Blastoise. But in terms of Pokemon, this region's rather diverse. Except, it's not. First half of the game, Pidgeys. Pidgeys everywhere. Rattatas everywhere. Second half of the game, Pidgeotos everywhere. Raticates everywhere. Throughout the game, Oddish and Bellsprout everywhere. Surfing, Tentacool everywhere. Caves. Oh my gosh, a Clefairy, oh my gosh. Oh fuck, I'm out of Pokeballs. Then after you get Pokeballs, fucking Zubat! Oh, don't get me wrong, there are plenty of great Pokemon in Kanto. The thing is, you have to go out of your way to get anything that's not normal or poison type. Also, why are there so many poison types in Kanto? Seriously, more than 1 out of every 5 Pokemon in the Kanto Pokedex is a poison type. To put that in perspective, there are 24 normal types available in Kanto and 33 poison types. There are only 31 ice types in the entire series, and only 29 dragons, and only 27 ghosts, and that's with 5 generations. Hell, even the Kanto grass starters are poison type. Little footnote here, I thought grass was strong against fighting for the longest time, because my Venusaur would always resist fighting moves due to its poison typing. And even the Pokemon that aren't normal types, their movesets. Take Primeape, for example. I remember using one. For some reason, it didn't learn Low Kick as a Mankey. Let's look at what it learns besides that. Scratch? Okay. Karate Chop. Okay, there's a good fighting type attack. Effectively 100 power because it criticals every time in red and blue. What? It's a normal type move? What is this madness? Fury swipes? Meh. Focus energy? Completely useless. Little known fact, it actually lowers the critical hit rate in Generation 1 due to a programming error. Seismic Toss? Here's a fighting type move, but it's also worthless. So I taught my primate Mega Punch and Mega Kick. Those have got to be fighting moves, right? Nope! Both normal type moves. So sure, Kanto has nostalgia, but it's just too flawed. And don't get me started on the glitches. I could do many videos just on the glitches. Anyway, tomorrow, Johto. I'll do the same thing with the rapid fire and then the discussion. See you next time. Oh, and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps me out, and it'll help you out as well, because you'll be able to know when my next videos are coming out even before I do. Well, that's a lie, but I'm just going to end it right there and not even finish this